Steele here, and welcome to another Miami vlog. Make sure to give a girl a thumbs up and subscribe if you love fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and travel videos. All right, you guys, I have spent the last 3, maybe 4 days cleaning this house. I mean, my nails look horrid. I'm talking getting down on all fours with a razor blade to scrape off bits of paint splatter type of clean. And the house is finally clean. The landscapers have come. My yard looks incredible. I finally got the downlights put in the kitchen. All of my mirrors are hung and the house is pretty much spotless. Maria and I spent about an hour this morning cleaning all of the windows, steaming all of the curtains, and also vacuuming. By the way, I have the best vacuum of all time. I believe, I can't even remember where I got this vacuum from. It was a part of a collaboration, but this is the Air Ram High Performance Vacuum Cleaner. And it's super lightweight, and it has this kind of a clear filter that you can see into. When I tell you guys, this is the best vacuum I've ever had in my entire life. It's so lightweight. It can also get very flat to go underneath like my vanity, to go underneath like little cabinet spaces, underneath my coffee bar. I can get it super flat, like this flat, just by clicking a button. This is the best vacuum of all time, okay? And I don't get excited about vacuum cleaners, but this one is so good. It does all surfaces. It does hardwood, it does carpet. It also even does, you guys know, in my kitchen, I have my terracotta tiles and they're all uneven. And it even gets into the crevices of that. This vacuum is amazing. You can also pull off the top and use it as a little vacuum. I will link it down below because I do believe it was very affordable, like $100 and something. And you charge it, the charge lasts for like a month. This is the best vacuum cleaner of all time, and this is not sponsored. So I'll be sure to link it down below. Anywho, it's almost 9 o'clock. I think the photographer is going to be showing up soon. My interior designer, as a gift to me, also hired a florist to come and do, I think, a few little bouquets around the house, and like 2 big ones, one for the kitchen table, I believe, and one also for the kitchen island. And we'll just see how everything turns out. I think they're going to be here most of the day, just tinkering with lighting and taking all kinds of photos. I'm not going to be in too many of the house photos because these are going to be used to be submitted for publication somewhere, hopefully AD. Cross your fingers, guys. Blow up AD and tell them you want to see my house there. Yeah, I think maybe 1 or 2 pictures I'll take with my interior designer, and maybe 1 or 2 I'll be in like stylistic photos for the house. Otherwise, Maria is here to assist me, and we'll just piggyback off of them and also create lots of photos with me in them and like different outfits and such. So we have a good mixture of stylistic, home focused photos, which is the specialty of the photographer that we hired. She's been published before in that capacity. She deals with the lighting, the mood, all of the things when it comes to shooting interiors. And then we'll have Maria do some shoots for us as well. So I'm quickly going to do literally an everyday face. I want to look like myself while I'm at home. Kind of freshen up my hair a bit. I've had my hair in for about a month and a week now, and this is when I actually start to really like how it looks. I don't like when it's super fresh and you can see every part, but now I feel like I need to take it out and redo it or get it redone so that it looks worn and lived in by the time Art Basel comes. So Art Basel is the first weekend in December, and so I'm thinking maybe in about 2 weeks I'm going to take this out. Well, actually I can't even wait that long. I'm gonna need to get this redone probably mid-November so that at the top of December it looks worn in the way I like it to look. So we'll see. Maybe we'll take these out next week. but I absolutely love them. And if you love them too, definitely check out my girl Slade.studios. She's based in the Miami area in South Florida. She does drive and make house calls. Her name is Brittany. And if you have any questions about this hair, please direct them to her Instagram. DM her, because I don't know anything. I literally just sit there. She shows up. I work on my computer while she does my hair. And it's a very pleasant experience. She's super professional and like very good at her job. And I always get so many compliments on my braids. All right, so let's get ourselves together. I'm gonna do an everyday makeup look. Maybe I'll talk you guys through it. And then we'll get ready for this house shoot. All right, guys, did an everyday makeup look. Let me show you the blush that I've been using because it is so good. Okay, so this is the blush. It is from Huda Beauty, and it is called Black Cherry Blush Filter. And it is absolutely like stunning and lush. I'll put a little bit of powder on top. Anywho, my interior designer is here for the shoot. The photographer is here, the photographer's assistant, Maria is here, there's a florist here as well. So we're gonna capture a little bit of the behind the scenes for you guys. Y'all, it is a brand new day, and yesterday was amazing. I had a really wonderful team shooting the house. It was a lot different than I expected. I thought they would just come in and shoot the house exactly like how it is, but they actually use a lot of my things from other rooms, different places in the house, to style the rooms as well. To really create a vibe for the photos, and I really loved how they turned out. And it really gave me different ideas of how to stylize my house as well. So that was fun. It was kind of like playing dress up with the room. We would put an object somewhere, take it away, move something this way to make it look closer to the camera. And it was just really eye-opening to see what all goes into it. They had these huge giant lights that they would put outside the house and in different windows to create different kinds of light. And yeah, they made my house look bomb. I mean, my house is bomb, but they just made it look so like photo worthy. So we should get the photos back soon. Of course, my interior designer was here, as well as his assistant Maria was here. There was also a florist who came, who likes to work with my interior designer. If you don't know my interior designer, go back to the Design My House With Me video, or I interviewed him in one of my vlogs as well, and I will link that down below. If you're interested, his name is Michael Dola. He's based here in Miami. He went to school in New York, I believe at FIT. He is amazing. So yeah. So the florist came and created floral arrangements like on the spot to correspond with what was going on in the rooms. And they also left me a bunch of flowers as well as a bouquet. I'll show you guys in my closet. He created this gorgeous, beautiful bouquet and gifted it to me. So I'll show that to you guys. I am drinking a little double espresso. A few of you have asked which flavors I like. I like the very kind of nutty, earthy, creamy, smooth coffees, which usually is Kere, Dolce, Il Cafe. They're pretty strong. So I would just, if you don't know what you like, just get a discovery pack from Nespresso and try them all out, because I'm not sure if our tastes are similar when it comes to coffee. Like, I want my coffee to taste like coffee. I barely put any sugar in it, so I could almost drink it black. So yeah, but I do like a little oat milk in it, froth, and like a splash, like literally the smallest splash of agave syrup. I don't use any other kind of sweetener, unless it's like monk fruit sugar, but I don't like putting granular sugar in my coffee. I'm wearing this super old house dress from Wolford. It was a collaboration with Numero 21. I will link all of my favorite house dresses down below because I know y'all are interested. I do want to show you guys some new art that I got in, and some new home decor pieces. So let's do that right now. Let me move the camera over because you will be able to see some things. First up, I got this new side table. There used to be a silver side table here, but once I put this mirror up, which is a really cool dome shaped mirror from CB2, it comes out of the wall like a dome, and it takes very cool photos. I'm not going to take you guys close to that just yet, because if I do, you're going to see the entire living room as well as the dining room reflected in this. But I got this from CB2. I love it. I think this is the 32-inch, and it looks great on this wall. Also, there were no mirrors on the first floor other than in bathrooms, so I think this will be a cute little element to take pictures in when friends are here and have a little keepsake. I also got this side table. Again, there used to be a silver one there. I moved it because the mirror is silver, and then having a silver side table, it was too much silver going on over there, so I just moved it to the other end of the room and replaced it with this cute little side table. This is also from CB2, I believe. It has a really cool base that's kind of like a tan, like marble-esque, and then the top is black wrought iron. Now, if you know like a 1930s home, there's lots of black wrought iron. I have a black wrought iron fence around my porch, and I'm also having a black wrought iron banister built in the staircase. That's happening today. This is my staircase. This used to be a glass staircase. Yes, glass. I'm so glad I was able to change a lot of things in this house. I actually never showed this, but there was a glass staircase here with like big black screws holding it together. It was very industrial, and it just didn't fit with the theme of the house. Like, the house is a 1930s beach house, and the owner before me, although he did a great job like remodeling the house, it was very industrial and like cold, and that wasn't the vibe I had for the house. So I ended up ripping out that glass banister and creating this banister here, which kind of curves around and then down like so. There is a curve here in the wall, which is cool. But what I notice is people like to touch this when going up the steps, and this is just like painted wall basically. So I'm going to have a wrought iron banister put inside. You won't be able to see it unless you're in the staircase, and it's going to wind all the way up to the top of the steps. The steps are also kind of, there's a spot in the steps that spiral around. This used to be a spiral, a beautiful spiral staircase. And there's really skinny parts of the steps that sometimes people almost fall down, which is why really I'm the only person that needs to be going up there, because I have my closet up there and my bedroom. There's really no other reason for anyone to go up there. So I know how to get up the steps, but anytime someone is bringing things up and down, like they almost fall. So it'll be good to have the railing there. They're coming today, and I'll take you guys through that process. All right, guys, so next up I have this piece of art from Raina Noriega. I've actually gone to quite a few of her events here in Miami. She is a very well-known artist. She does a lot of painting. Her work has been featured in murals all over the world. I think she had a collab of in-store pieces. She's amazing. So if you don't know Raina, give her a follow on Instagram. Her name is Raina Noriega, and she does some of the most sickest collabs. I even think she wrapped a car recently, which was very, very cool. And I love her work. It's very colorful, it's very soulful, it's very Black folk centered. And so I wanted a piece from her. I'm definitely gonna actually commission like a bigger piece, but this one I got on iCanvas, and I was served an ad on Instagram for them, probably because I've been looking at a lot of arts, specifically arts by Black and brown women and men, and I just love this one. I love the colors in it. I love the blue. I love the black and that pop of orange. You can see her signature here. But what I really loved about iCanvas is they was having a bomb sale, and you can also have everything kind of like mounted and framed. So look how stunning this is. So this is canvas stretched. You see how there is a line here, and then I ended up going with like a gold to kind of bring out the gold fixtures and all of the lighting in this room. And it's gorgeous. Like, look at the back. And you guys, this came in like 2 days, and you can pick like a golden frame. There's black, there's white. You can have it just on canvas. Super affordable, and like the quality is stunning. This is not an ad. I wish it was, but I needed something blue to go in the house. There's nothing blue in the house, and like everything is very earthy and tonal, and of course blue is like the color of water, and it fits really well in the room. Right now I have it just encased or laying in my bookshelves when you first enter the house. I'm gonna find a good place to hang it, but for now I actually really like it in its own little cubby. I might actually even hang it up in the cubby and like put, you know, some little trinkets and things in front of it, or like around it so it's not covered. But Raina is such a talented artist, and she was actually supposed to do a piece of art for me for my other townhouse, and so yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna see her soon. I'm sure she's activating for Art Basel, so I want to commission something maybe to go in my primary bedroom. Is another space where I have some wall space. The guest room, I have some wall space in there, as well as the kitchen. So we'll see. But love her down, and I love this piece. And also in that little bookcase, I put this little vase from H&M. It's like this gorgeous, yeah, is it from H&M or Zara? I can't remember. I think H&M, but it's so beautiful. These are some of the flowers left from yesterday's shoot, and I have one of these little flower bowls that I put inside of this. and it has the little sharp sticky things in there, so you can kind of create your own little bouquet. And you can get these little bowls from anywhere, like Amazon and such, and it just works out perfectly. Like, how cute is this? I'll link this down below if they still have it. They might have already like sold out of these, but if you are following me over on my newsletter, you guys know I always, every single week, I tell y'all what I'm buying, and then I show you the home things that I bought previously. So, oh, sorry guys, like the light is going in and out. It's got super bright in here. Let me see if I can fix it. Okay. So yeah, join my newsletter. It's free. It gets emailed out every Tuesday evening. I'm also doing giveaways every few weeks for beauty products, because I only have one face and there's no way I can use all the beauty products that these incredible brands send to me. We just had our first winner. I mean, I was doing this before I moved, and then like once I got the house, I kind of had to shut it down last year. But yeah, we're back to doing beauty giveaways probably every other week until the end of the year. And we just had our first winner. So in order to enter, you have to be subscribed to my newsletter, and you have to actually open and read the newsletters. And I can tell who opens the newsletters because I pick from the list of people who open the newsletters, random. So yeah. And you'll get to know, be the first to know what things I'm buying, because I put it in the newsletter. I put all of my coupon codes with brands in the newsletter. Yeah, and then I let you guys know who won the giveaway for the week. But how gorgeous. And then also this silver brings out the silver in the mirror that I got from CB2. Next up, I got a new coffee table book. And I learned about this book when I was in Marrakesh. I went to a beautiful hotel. I did not feature this in the vlog. I only put this in my Instagram stories. So yeah, make sure you're following me all over the interwebs. But I ended up going to visit a beautiful hotel in Marrakesh called the Mela, M-E-L-L-A-H. Stunning hotel. Like, the hotel is gorgeous. The next time I go to Marrakesh, I'm gonna stay there because it was absolutely gorgeous. I did post a few photos in a carousel on my Instagram that featured the hotel, but they had all of this incredible art, and they also had this book, and this book is called Mousganistan by Mousse Lamrabat, and I do believe he is a Moroccan photographer. But like, look at the art in here. And this hotel had a lot of these pieces. Look at this. This is freaking stunning. So he always takes like Americanized symbolism and puts it into his art. So this is like the BMW sign. Like, look at this. I mean, when I saw a few of these art pieces at that hotel, I want to own one. They're very expensive, which, you know, they should be. I want to find the one that I really thought was just like, it blew my mind. And this hotel had so many of them, and I was just really inspired. So I came home and I looked up this book, and I think I found it on Amazon. But it has just so many beautiful photographs and photography, and I would really love to own one of these. Like, I've actually had never heard of this photographer, and he's actually really well known. So I love that I'm like getting into art and collecting. This is one of the pieces. Like, how fly is this? Do you see those colors? Stunning. I'm really getting into art, and like, it used to be like bags and clothes and shoes, and don't get me wrong, I still love bags and clothes and shoes, but I'm really wanting to put my money towards creating a collection of art that just speaks to my spirit and makes me smile and makes me happy. And so I'm really looking forward to Art Basel this year. Art Basel is in exactly a month. And of course, I'm going to take you guys with me. It's just a beautiful time to see art, to connect with artists, and see what makes people tick and want to create cool images and paintings and sculptures and even furniture. I can't find the one that I really love. I don't know where it is. But yeah, I would love to own one of these one day. So if you're interested, I'll be sure to link this book down below. And finally, I got another piece of art from iCanvas. This one is from the Nigerian photographer. His name is Harry Oduns. And his work is absolutely stunning. This piece is called Afro Art. And I've seen like variations of like Afro pics and Afro art over the last few years at Basel, but I really love the tones and colors and the richness and the deepness of this one. I have 2 Afro pics. Actually, I have 3. So anytime I wear my natural hair out, I keep an Afro pic on me because you need to tease those roots to keep your hair nice and big and fluffy. And it just reminds me of like my childhood going to my grandmother's hair shop. In fact, my grandmother still has a hair shop in Durham, North Carolina, where she does hair. She used to do all my perms and all of my roller sets, and she really is the one who taught me how to do my hair. And she really is the one who like taught me how to do my hair. But it just reminds me of good times. Like anytime I see an Afro pic, it just reminds me of a good time in my life, and the time is now, and blackness. And so I got this one framed as well. It's stretched canvas. I also put it on gold to kind of match the fixtures. There's a lot of gold fixtures in this room, which is why I did get a few silver things as well to kind of break up the gold. But I don't know, I think this is a photograph, and it's so stunning. I love all of the pics, and I love that he also has a pic earring in, which is quite dope. So yeah, this came super quick. It's so beautiful. Like it looks like I spent thousands of dollars on it. And I think both of the paintings together, or both of the photographs together, also being framed, was about $230 for both. And that's at the higher end because I got beautiful gold frames for both. But iCanvas, they're running this Black Friday sale pretty much all of November, and so I was able to get like an extra 15% off. It's just insane. I kind of needed something quick to put in this space because it was looking a little bare. But now that I know this artist, especially Harry, I'm gonna go direct to their websites and buy from their portfolios. I think that's the best way to do it. You can go to these websites like iCanvas. They have a special section for Black artists. You can look at all of the work, see the ones that you like, and then if you want to kind of cut out the middleman and make sure that the artist gets most of the profit, just go direct to their website and buy. And that's how I found another artist who I'm trying to commission a piece from as well. And it seems like all of the artists that I really love their photography, they're all Nigerian. I'm not sure why that is, but yeah, there is another artist I'm trying to commission a photograph from a collection he did, I think 2 years ago. Super affordable, so I definitely think I'm gonna maybe get that as well. I think his name is David. I'm waiting for him to get back to me. Anywho, so those are just a few new things that we have in. I'm gonna show you guys, I'll take you up to my closet and show you guys the beautiful bouquet that the florist made me, and I will tag him as well in case you're looking for a florist in the Miami area. Like if you're having a party or an event or a wedding. I mean, he was absolutely incredible. So I'll show you that. I'm not doing much today. I am going to a black tie event this evening. Bow Harbor Shops is celebrating their 50th anniversary. And so they invited me to come to a very special party. I have nothing black tie to wear. So we're gonna finagle something. I think I wanna wear this dress from Zara that I got a few months ago. But yeah, let me take you upstairs to the closet. And then the guys are coming to put in my new cast iron railing, and I can't wait. And I'll show you guys that as well. All right, guys, so we are in my office, and look how stunning this bouquet or this floral arrangement is. It's absolutely gorgeous. I don't even know the names of all of these flowers, but it looks so perfect here on the bistro table that I got from CB2 or Crate and Barrel to go here in the office. And this table has been a godsend because it's keeping me from smacking all of these globes on my chandelier. Yeah, and I just love how they styled it and how it looks. They put my little Jacquemus bag here to kind of bring out some of those burgundy tones in the flowers. And then I have my little Vogue here with Pharrell on it from the Met Gala when it was the Black Dandy edition. And yeah, I freaking love it. They also moved the chair on this side instead of this side, and I actually prefer it being here. So when I get a new stool, I'll just put it over here. And I like the mishmash and the different textures and colors. I did order a really beautiful stool, but it keeps getting canceled because it's so popular. There's really like none. So I have to figure out another stool to get, or just wait until that one comes back in stock. But how gorgeous is this? Anywho, this is the dress I'm thinking of wearing tonight to the event. I believe I've shown you guys this dress before when I did my wet unpacking for New York Fashion Week haul. This is from Zara. And it doesn't look like much on the hanger, but on the body it looks really nice. So I think I'll go with this, put my hair up in like a nice bun, and hopefully that'll be good enough. But yeah, I'll link the table, I will link the chair, because every time I'm in this place someone asks. I'll probably just start a running list of all of the things I have in the house so you guys can easily shop it. But I always post everything on my LTK account. It's called Like to Know It LTK. And if you click the Shop My Outfits link in my description box or in my first pinned comment, it takes you to my Like to Know It account. You can literally scroll through there, find the picture of the thing you're looking for, and get all of the links there. So I always say, if you don't want to keep running back to videos or DMing me asking me which video had this in it so you can go find the link, just follow me on LTK or keep the URL in your favorites so you can easily go to it, scroll through, find what you're looking for, and get the link. So yeah, and that's free. All of your favorite content creators and influencers are on LTK, whether they are home decor, fashion, beauty. We're able to link all of those things there. So yeah, I love how this looks. I'm gonna leave it here for as long as humanly possible. Also, someone did ask me if I could show what this chandelier looks like on. It has in the center a little anchor that comes down with 4 bulbs. And all of these little glass bulbs, they don't have lights. It's just that they are decoration that kind of filter the light from the inside. So yeah, I'll put a little clip of it on so you can see what it looks like. I got this from Lulu in Georgia, and I love it. It's like a little piece of art. All right, guys, and I've never fully shown you the vestibule yet, but that video is coming soon because the vestibule is quite small. But I finally got my piece that I commissioned from Kate Salinger. She's really well known on TikTok and Instagram to do these like I don't know if it's oil like designs with these special brushes. We had some issues with this, and in fact I think the varnish on it, I don't know if it like melted in transit or whatever, but anywho, finally was able to get this framed and hung up in time for the shoot, and I love it. So some people were like, they didn't notice why I brought the green chair into my closet. For one, the closet is very bare. It's like white, cream, and beige, and I just needed some color up in there. And so the green chair in there actually really ties into this painting. And so now you guys kind of see the correlation and understand that as soon as you come up the steps and you hit this painting, you turn, you see the double doors, you see the green chair. It really ties the two rooms kind of together. Otherwise they look very different. The flooring is different in both. The lighting is different in both. The contrast of, there's very dark things here in the vestibule and like silver, whereas in the closet there's lots of wood and lots of white and gold. So I needed something to tie the two rooms kind of together, and the green chair matches perfectly with this painting. So yeah, I'm loving how this came out. She is such a talented artist. I'm sure you've seen her videos on Instagram. And I'm very happy with how it looks. I think it was actually meant to be hung vertically, but because this wall is so wide, I actually like it horizontal. And this is called, I believe, Stairway to Heaven, I believe. That she does it in all different colors. It does have a little bit of texture, and it's just, you know, green is my favorite color, so I'm really loving it. And so those are all the new in things for the house so far. The guys are on their way now to install the railing, and so I'll be able to show you guys that, and then we will get ourselves together to go to a black tie event this evening. But I have linked all of these things down below for you guys if you're interested. And now I'm just gonna do a little bit of work, try and get some stuff up on Instagram because I haven't really been posting, and I need to get back on my BS, you know. All right, let me grab my coffee and we will go do some work, and I will check back in with you all soon. So they came and did the railing. It's different than what I expected. It's better than the first one they did. This is the second version. The first version was stainless steel, and I was like, this isn't the vibe. It was supposed to be wrought iron, but they were having a really tough time shaping it, and that was a disaster. So this is kind of what we ended up with, but unfortunately this kind of pole doesn't curve. So there's a spot in the steps where there's a curve, so they're just gonna do a straight up and down bar where that is. And the piece that they brought for that was too short, so they're gonna come back tomorrow and finish. I do like the finished product. It keeps people from touching the actual banister, the painted part, when going up the steps. So yeah, it's about 3:30 now and I'm hungry, and so I'm gonna make some spaghetti. I have some of that carbone spaghetti sauce. I think I have the sweet pepper garlic sauce, and so I'm just gonna quickly make some spaghetti. And I don't know guys, I'm not feeling the best. I'm a little like anxious and stressed. Oh, by the way, the new lights went up over the kitchen island. These are from Lulu in Georgia, and they are stunning. I'll show you a better view when we go in to cook. But I am supposed to go to this party and I'm just not feeling it. Like sometimes I'm not feeling it. I'm like, ooh, do I really feel like getting dressed? And I've been having an allergic reaction to something all day where like my whole body is itchy. So I've been taking Claritin and that helps, but I'm not sure what it is. Sometimes this just happens to me. When I was super young, I used to have to take medication because I was freaking allergic to everything. To everything. I would break out in hives and little welts all over my body, and that's how I feel today. I haven't felt this way in a really long time. My whole body feels itchy, but I'm not breaking out. There's no swelling and there's actually no hives. It's just I feel itchy. So I don't know what that's about, and so I don't know if I even feel up to going tonight. If we don't go, we don't go. All right, let's cook some spaghetti. Very easy recipe, just meat, some seasonings, the sauce, and some pasta. But let's go in the kitchen quickly so I can show you the newly installed overhead lights. They're like so amazing. I love them. All right, guys, so these are the new lights in from Lulu in Georgia. I love them. They're kind of like a chocolatey bronze with little fluting on the top and on the bottom with a frosted glass bowl. And I love how they look. I feel like they really tie the kitchen in together. So you all never see them, but I do have bar stools, and they are wooden bar stools wrapped. The little seats are wrapped in leather. And this leather matches the light, so it kind of ties everything in together very nicely. Hopefully you all can see that this is wrapped. These are beautiful stools. I have 4 of them, and they all fit really nicely right here underneath. So it was nice. Yesterday when everyone was kind of here and we had lunch, everyone was able to sit and eat comfortably. But yeah, the lights tie in very nicely to the bar stools. So I have a combination of colors. I have a lot of matte black, stainless steel, kind of a chocolatey bronze, and wood elements, and then the terracotta and even marble. And it might seem like a lot of different elements, but I like how it ties everything together without it looking too matchy-matchy, because I feel like when a kitchen is just super matchy-matchy, it just doesn't feel lived in. It doesn't feel real. It feels like a show kitchen. So I like that there's a ton of different textures, colors, but somehow it all just kind of ties together. All right, so I'm just gonna montage me cooking lunch, and I'll probably have some left over for tomorrow as well. Let's get to cooking. Hey y'all, it is a brand new day, and no, I did not actually end up going to the black tie event. I was just tired. I spent like the last 3 days cleaning and getting this house together, and so after that shoot, Yesterday I just needed the whole day to relax. I did make myself some spaghetti with that carbone sauce, and y'all, the spaghetti was so good. I'm definitely gonna eat it again today for lunch. But yeah, my nails look crazy. I didn't have time to get them done, so I just made an executive decision to relax for the rest of the evening, and I ended up watching All's Fair, the new show with Kim Kardashian, and I must say I actually really enjoyed the show. The fashions are great. I think they put out the first 3 episodes so far, and it's just a feel-good, funny type of vibe. So I did my makeup today, just everyday makeup look, and I put on this dress from Zara that I showed you guys previously. I was actually, if I went out to the event last night, I was gonna wear this dress, but I don't know, I feel like it wasn't like black tie enough. But I'm gonna wear this to shoot around the house and get some house content. Maria is here, she is downstairs filming a video for the kitchen tour and the dining room. I haven't shown the full living room in its entirety or the dining room yet, but I want to go ahead and get some content while we can. They did finish the railing and the stairway. They're actually coming back today to put one more bar in where the steps kind of round around the corner, because they weren't able to make a super rounded bar in that area because I guess the angle of it was a very sharp angle. They said they could do it if it was a wider angle, but the sharpness of the angle on the stairs just prevented them from being able to connect it. So they're gonna put a vertical bar there so people have something to hold on to as they round the steps. So they're gonna come finish that, but you all have already kind of seen the vibes. And then we're gonna go to the Nug range today. Nug spelled backwards, N-U-G. That's where we're going today, because I need to make sure I can, you know, get my license and such here in Florida, so I can go ahead and transfer my little 22, okay? You know, Florida is an open carry state now, and I am a woman living alone, so we need to go ahead and transfer that so that, you know, just in case anybody want to try me, you know, stand your ground laws. Yeah. And if someone mentioned that in a comment, and girl, I'm already there, okay? So we are going today. I don't know if I'll be able to film any of that. I don't know, like, the restrictions around filming those things or putting them online, but just know we're going to the Nug range today to get some practice in, you know? Okay, so I'm gonna quickly go shoot this dress in my dining room. I think it'll pop and look really nice. You probably won't see these pictures for at least a month, but I did just recently post the pictures of me in my closet on Instagram, and I showed the befores and afters on Instagram. So if you would like to see that, make sure you are following me on Instagram. But everyone just loved the photos. So yeah, I'm gonna end up doing that for pretty much every room in the house. We'll do before and after carousels, but I will show the YouTube video first, and maybe a month later it'll be on Instagram. So if you're interested in seeing the photos, definitely head over to my Instagram. Everyone loved this floral bouquet. Let me see the name of the brand, because the Florist is based here in Miami, and he did an incredible job. So let me see if I can find the name, because a few people already asked. Let's see. It is called Warehouse 12 Studio. Warehouse 12 Studio, Floral Design Studio. And they do florals, weddings, events, workshops, and editorials. And yeah, give them a follow on Instagram. Warehouse 12 Studio, all one word. And yeah, everyone really loved this bouquet. Like, I love it so much. I'm thinking maybe once a month I'll get one professionally made just for this room, and like do a little editorial every month showing the new floral bouquet. Maybe we could work that out. All right, so let's head downstairs. I don't know if I'm going to show you guys any of this content, but once we get like done and dressed and ready to head out to the Nug range, I'll show you guys the fit and we'll head out. Hey y'all, so we've shot quite a bit and now I'm in the kitchen. We are about to shoot a little bit in here, but I just got a package in from 12 PM Studios. How cute is my girl Janae? So they recently had a restock and I managed to get the sunglasses that I have been absolutely loving. So we're gonna do a little unboxing. These were not gifted, although my girl will give them to me if I ask. I just wanted to support the restock, and so I actually bought these with my own monies. But in case you haven't heard of 12 PM Studios, look, we're matching. I have on this little brown workout set, and I'll link it down below because I'm about to shoot in my gym. But matching with this 12 PM Studios box. That's the sleeve. This is the box, so looks. This is the case. It's like a snake embossed case with gold foil lettering that says 12 PM Studios. Now I have the Toronto sunglasses. I have the Lego sunglasses, I believe, as well. But these I've been wanting, and these are the Milan in black. And they are just so my style. I love them. And I think they might have a few on the site, or they might have already sold out of these, but I know that they're not going to restock these, I believe, until early 2026, which is crazy that 2026 is just 2 months away. My God, where did the year go? It flew by. But I love the oval shape, and I feel like they fit my face so well. So these are the Milans, and they have like a dark black lens, but I believe they are coming out with these in a brown tortoise, and as soon as those drop, I'm getting those as well. Everything comes with a little sunglass cleaner. I like to keep these to clean my lenses, clean you guys, and also anytime I take a picture with my phone, I always clean it with a little sunglass cleaner first. So I always keep these, and I keep one in my bags, and it always comes with this little dust bag as well. So love these. Again, these are the Milans, and they are just so cute. All right, so we're about to film and do a little shooting in my gym so I can promote that California Closets did build my Murphy bed, and they built the entire little stand, and I love it. I put a mattress in it from Wayfair, so I'll show you guys a little bit of that, but I just want to get some content in there, kind of like doing what I actually do in that room. But if you haven't checked out 12 PM Studios, y'all gotta go check them out. These are my new faves. I think I'll wear these today. And they look good with the ponytail as well. Guys, we are about to head to the range. I just have on my favorite little jeans that have since split. These are from And Other Stories. They don't sell them anymore. I have on my little Gucci fanny pack, The top is from Revolve. I have on my 12 p.m. Studios Milan Sunnies. And you do have to wear sneakers. So I have my little Nike Pandas that I'm going to be wearing. That is going to be the look. And I don't know if I can insert some clips or anything. I will try to. But yeah, we're going to head out. The place we're going is not far. I think it's like 30 minutes away. And you don't need an appointment. You could just like show up. So let's go. Hey y'all. So I am back from the Nug range and it was great. For this we used the 22. I did very, very well. You see the vibes. Yeah. So that's pretty much it for this vlog. I am going to start a new one. But I hope you guys enjoyed seeing all of the house updates. There will be like individual room tours coming up soon. And then a full house tour before the end of the year. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh, let me know if you guys would want me to do Vlogmas, which is when you vlog or try to vlog every day of December up until the 25th. I don't think I'll be able to do every day, but I think I could probably do 3 videos a week instead of 2, with at least 2 of those videos being a vlog. So let me know what you guys think of that and how you would like me to stagger it if I did it. Would you want me to keep Sunday, Wednesday, and maybe add a Friday video, like a little bonus? Yeah, if you want me to do Vlogmas or do an extra video a week, let me know. I could probably get that together for you guys. I would have to start filming in advance around mid-November to do that though. So yeah, I have linked everything down below that you've seen in today's vlog. All of the home update things are down below. All of the items I show you guys, all of the outfits I show you guys. And yeah, make sure you join my newsletter. There's a link down to it below. It's free. It is emailed every Tuesday because I'm doing beauty box giveaways. Pretty much every newsletter or every other newsletter until the holidays, until Christmas. Just as a thank you to you guys for being super supportive. All right, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give your girl a thumbs up. If you're new here, subscribe and click the notification bell so that you guys never miss a video. Love you, mean it, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.